having a very good day. Today is Sunday, and I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. I hope you had a very blessed Sunday, and yesterday was a super Saturday, and that altogether you had a very wonderful weekend. Um, Today I want to show you a few things. Today I want to show you some more yarn. Now, a couple weeks ago, I showed you I showed you yarn that was in this bag and a blanket that is in this bag. I showed you guys all that. Well, there was some more in this tote that's right here. So, I will show you. And I bought two books from Half Price Books. And I already took the half price sticker off of here, but I was trying to take this original sticker off, and it was starting to tear the paper cover on here. The Women's Day book of Granny Squares and other carry-along crochet. Favorite projects from the pages of Women's Day magazine. Women's Day magazine, and they put it in a book. Now that's interesting, I thought. Some of the pages are in black and white, and some of them are in color. And there are some unique things to do with granny squares. And this book was interesting. Crochet for a Quiet Evening. And this one, first of all, this one was copyrighted 75. Yes, copyrighted 1975. That's how old this book is. It's a little young, not much. It's a little younger, no, older. No, younger. It's younger than me. Not much younger than me. That's an old book. But this, however, was copyrighted in 2002. And one of the unique things I thought about this book, is that when it comes to Red Heart yarn, they didn't just call it Red Heart this or Red Heart that. They called it Coates and Clark Red Heart. Which I thought was interesting because I thought Coates and Clark was a older name for the Red Heart. Well, hello. Hello to Vinny. Hello to Miss Tokaboka. I'm sorry if I mispronounced any of that. But hello to everybody who is here. Like I said, if you were here a couple weeks ago, I brought home a big bag of yarn from my grandfather's house, and there's also a very awesome blanket that I did not make, but I wish I did. But it's knitted instead of crocheted, and I do not know how to knit. But I bought it from Half Price Books, these two books. This one, and then but I do have some more yarn in here. And the yarn I have in here in this little baggie, we have some ooh, there's a knitting needle in here. I did not know that. Now I do. That's interesting. There's a homespun, fun to wear, easy care, and the color is called Iris Rose Ombre. It is 100% acrylic, 4-ply. There was only one of that one. We have 1, 2, 3. There might be a partial in here. Nope, that's different. Okay, 3. I have 3, 4, because there's 2 on here. Okay, this is Mohlon, M-O-H-L-O-N. 2-ply, 2-ounce. Machine washable and dryable. Now, that's interesting. 100% Orlon acrylic fiber. And the color is called Violet. Machine washable and dryable. That's interesting. But it's violet. It's like a light purple. Very differently a violet. Not sure what I will make with that. Maybe a sweater? I don't know. And there's some knitting needles that I know I won't use. Ooh, there is 1, 2, 3, and I gotta. Okay, yep. And there's 3 of this Simply Soft 6-ounce. Color is off-white. So we got 3 of those. This one is interesting. American Thread, Dawn Nylon, Anti-Shrink, Moth-Proof, 1-ounce, 3-ply. The color is Scarlet. I'm not sure when this one was made, but it only cost 39 cents when it was originally made. But the color is Scarlet. And it showed it was a bright red, but it's a little bit darker red than this in person. Some various shades of white. This almost looks tan, but I think it's a tan color. Like here's a white, and there's like an off-white. This is more of a, it's like a tan. Really, really thin, like almost crochet thread thin. This stuff I have no clue. I might toss this because I have no clue what to do with this one. None whatsoever. There's some of this green, kind of a lime green color. And we got some cottons. Red Heart 100% cotton 4-ply cotton yarn. Coats, does say Coats and Clark. The cream, looks like white to me, but it says called cream. And Red Heart 100% cotton 4-ply knit and crochet yarn. Coats and Clark. Turquoise. Now, hello Ryan, and I don't know if that's Jesus or Jesus, but hello. And for this book. Got this at half price books today. The Women's Day book of Granny Squares and Other Carry-Along Crochet. Now I'm gonna flip to the color pages because there are some in black and white and some that are in color. The first page has a child. Look at this. Some of these creations you can make. There's a skirt, a top, child sweater. There's a belt. We've got like a floppy hat. This bag, called a peripatetic, Peripatetic pouch bag. Well, that sucker is huge. Now the blue jacket, patchwork pullover. Is patchwork pull? I don't know if that would make that or not. That's a little too busy. Sure-footed slippers. I might make that. And there's a sweater for your dog. This, I think that's a tie right there. Yeah, there's a tie. You make a tie for your guy. I think they call this one a helmet. Cold weather helmet. Those are some interesting ideas to do with granny squares. This is from 75. Okay, guys. We got rugs, jacket. These are some of the squares. This is like an up-close picture of the squares, basically, and like some of the edgings on them. It's like this one, the edging on this one, the rug. Sorry. Some of the different squares that you can make. Flamboyant Afghan, a hearth rug, a pillow, and it says Hail, Hail, to the hassock, Hassock. It's basically a footstool. Here's the Afghan, and here's the other items: the rug, the pillow, and the hassock, which is basically a footstool. These are 1975 creations. Then we got a dream of a bedspread, petite square bedspread, and a rustic placemat. Those are the pages that are in color. And of course they got them in black and white as well. But they do tell you how about being creative with grannies. Just basic colors. Different shapes to create, and do like a triangle. And now do the triangle and a rectangle with the grannies. Pentagon and a hexagon, the octagon. It's all with grannies, by the way. And they even give you 50 ideas for using granny squares. They give you a list of ideas, which I thought was unique. Like there wasn't enough in this book already. Here's another 50 more. Millefleur's, Millefleurs skirt. Showed the color picture of this one earlier. That's like really long. It goes from the waist down to her ankles. That just seems like a little almost busy to me. I don't know about these patchworks. Ooh, there's a popover poncho. That would be interesting. they do show you in this book how to work the square, not only make the squares, but how to place them. For instance, in this jacket, they show you how to place them so that everything comes out right when you're making them. Hey, Shatika! So I think that is good that they actually show you how to place everything in order to make the sweaters and the vests. They show you how to place the squares for the grannies in order for everything to come out right. 1975. But it's still a good little book, I thought. And the other book that I got from 2002, yeah, copyright 2002. And like I said, when it calls it, instead of just saying, like, we just say red heart, like red heart with love, or red heart this, red heart that. They still call it Coates and Clark red heart. I don't think I've seen that done in a book before. They still call it Coates and Clark red heart. You go, Coates and Clark red heart, da 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 da. But this one, they have some really nice looking blankets in here. A lot of them are made with squares, putting all the squares together, different types of squares, not just grannies, but all kinds of really neat squares. And panels. There's kid toys, sweaters, ponchos, brooches even, stuffed animals, little puppets. Bookmarks. Some doilies are in here. Votive candle holders, sachets, picture frames, Victorian picture frames. Like you put them over the picture frame itself. That's cool. Baby stuff. Really neat things in this book. But it's called Crochet for a Quiet Evening. That's really nice. Of course, we had devotions this morning, and I still have devotions every morning. I have already started on next year's videos. You won't see them start seeing them until January 1st. Every morning lately, you've been seeing me showing you the picture of these stitches in my perpetual calendar. Well, starting January 1st, I am actually giving you the tutorials for these. So, you can look forward to that starting in January. Because another YouTuber shows how to do that during Decade Divas, and I was like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. Now I do. So, I have planned ahead, and I already started getting those done. So anytime you see a little pink tab over here, that's just showing me what the next one is to make for the videos. But that's, like I said, that is future. That is future me. But I need everybody to like, comment, share, subscribe, give me thummies. And we will still be doing these. Oh, speaking of this, it reminds me. Yesterday, I did spend part of the day yesterday making thumbnails, and I have this is for these stitches, and I have that for these stitches. Last year, during the month of March, we had this fun little project of stitching, wild, crazy stitching that we did. And so I have the thumbnail for that one. For the devotions, I used the cross prayer square. And for our notebook with all the verses, I did a whole nother thing for the picture for the thumbnail. So I've added thumbnails to my videos. So hopefully that makes it a little easier for you to find them. And I saw the titles that they were originated with. What else? Oh, also yesterday, I have moved some of the videos to their proper thumbnails. I finally got those all updated because I wanted to get some stuff done. Because I got myself behind and I was like, okay, I got to get myself updated. So I got everything updated for today, through today. Um, we will still be doing the granny squares. I got to make some more videos on those. Oh, I have heard, and I don't know if they will be doing it or not, but I heard there's a third box coming out that's going to have like different kinds of stitches on there. Like right now we have the granny, just a bunch of granny squares, and everyone has the flower. The next one it just has different types of stitches on each square. So I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be coming out in November because I can't wait. um, I have some other plans as well for things. Other various projects. I have too many whips I need to be getting done. But I'm going to try to get those done so I get them out of the floor, off this floor, and get them put away or given away. Just so I can clean this room up a little bit. It's been kind of a mess because I'm working on too many whips at one time. Because I get so sidetracked easy. And I've ran out of room to put a lot of yarn. And so I have yarn in bags because there's no more space for a lot of this. I tell you, when you're using a little bedroom as a craft room, you only got so much room. Well, hello. And I hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend. I hope you had a super Saturday and that you had a blessed Sunday and that it was a wonderful weekend. I hope that you had good weather. Here where I live, it was actually warm in the afternoon. It was a nice day. It was sunny all weekend. Had a little bit of a breeze, and it's one of those, where it's chilly in the morning, warm in the afternoon, and then chilly again in the evening. It's kind of sandwiched everything, how it's kind of sandwiched in everything. But that's kind of how fall works. At least that's how fall works in the United States. Or to be more specific, in the Midwest. You never know how the fall is going to be. I can't believe Halloween is this week. Halloween is this week. I mean, my kids are grown, so it's not like they're going trick-or-treating. But I gotta work Halloween, which I don't really care, because my kids are grown. But still, it's like, after Halloween is going to be November, which means we got Thanksgiving, and then we got Christmas in December, and New Year's Eve in December, and then January to start all over again. But still, the end of this week will be November. No. I said this earlier this morning in devotions. Time just flies way too fast. There needs to... We could slow it down sometimes. I wish we could. Because I tell you what, the second week Seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months fly so fast, and even years fly by. It's like you remember when you were a little kid, and you remember when you were a preteen, and you remember when you were a teenager, and when you were in college. College, you're an adult, but you're a young adult. And now you're a grown adult, and it's like, and your kids are all grown, and you got grandkids, and you might have nieces, nephews, cousins, whatever your family tree is. Your family tree is all growing and grown up, and where'd the time go? I don't know. Everything just happens way too fast. Time just goes by way too fast. But anyway, I showed you guys, and you can go and watch over again. I showed you the books. Showed you these two books. A lot of interesting things to do with granny squares. Oh, fun thing at the beginning of this, I almost forgot. Where it talks about the granny squares. Where did it go? Okay. Okay, I have to find it because if I don't find it, this is gonna drive me. It's gonna drive me bonkers. Tips for making beautiful grannies. Talks about buying yarn, measuring amounts, changing colors, gauge, edgings, laundering, blocking. That wasn't what I was thinking about though. Yeah, tips on fitting the granny. Um, oh yeah, it talks about yarns and colors. Does tell you how to make the granny square, but but it's at the very end, like how to make single crochets, doubles and triples, and for the basic all the basic stitches. But they got all that in the preliminary steps. They tell you all that at how to do crochet. They have it at the end of the book. Nowadays they have everything like that at the beginning. You want to know how to do it before you start making the projects, not show the projects and then show how to make it. They have the instructions on how to crochet at the end of the book. I thought that was kind of weird. Because most books today, they have that kind of information at the beginning of the book, but they have it at the end of the book. I don't think I've seen that before. So that was weird. But like I needed more yarn or anything. So there's that. Um, but I just wanted to come on and have a quick little live to show you some more yarn and to show you a couple of books. And I hope all of you had a wonderful weekend and that you guys have a wonderful week. And I will see you all the next time. Bye.